Brzezinski walks it all the way to the goal line. He's had trouble with those edges today as he slides down again in the battle with Korkowski. Puck sliding around. Brzezinski was up with it again to continue to fight. Under 4.5 to play in this one-goal game. A doozy of a cat clash here. Cougars trying to win it for the 14th time since 2005 against their rival Cougars. Or their rival Bengals, excuse me. Need an answer here. And Pearson brought it in, though Carls was there. And the elder Carls taking up the case for the younger as we come back out to neutral ice.
Well, you can feel the atmosphere all of a sudden here at Fogarty Arena. The atmosphere has changed just a little bit. You can see that
he's off.
He is by just a bit. Maybe that skate by A.J. Carls was still onside, but nonetheless, offsides was the call, and Lane has control again.
In tight towards Troji, back of the net, bangs off the cage. To the blue line it goes. That was whipped out. They got the call. They'll have to retouch. Final 3:45 here. 63 combined shots in this game. 29 saves for Leo Troji. 29 saves for Ryan Wallen. In a one-goal game. Sitting here at the 3:20 mark. Schoberg puts a man on his hip, had it poked away. Tommy Carls breaking in towards Wallen, takes the deep shot, and Wallen swallows it up. The defense was charging, so Carls had to send that in maybe a little quicker and couldn't beat Wallen.
What a great play by both teams as Tommy Carls picked it right off the stick and was able to walk in all alone, and then Wallen on the other side able to stop the shot, and it keeps us just a one-goal game. You see there, just poked off the stick. Nicely done as Schoberg gets his pocket picked, but Wallen is able to save the day again.
Just enough hustle from Fenn Loftus to make himself felt in that play. Bounding puck that went off the stick of a defenseman, and Wallen tracks it down. 3 minutes to go. Bengals own face-off here. Each team will be in action on Saturday. Number 6 White Bear Lake waiting for the Blaine Bengals. Armstrong Cooper, the Wings, waiting for the Cougars to start the stretch of the final 5 games of the season. Under 3 to go. Coach Carroll trying to find his way back in this one. They were down 3-1 after taking a 1-0 lead early. What levers does he have left to pull here? He's got his top line sliding out there. Rickles, Ryman, and Hansen try and equalize. But first they have to win the draw and clear the zone. That'll be up to Ryman against Thompson. Ryman wins it. Near side for Hansen. Through neutral ice, just flips up the puck towards the goal line. Rickles loses the race to it. Hansen's there to pick the pocket, centered back out in front. Nobody home but Cougars. Slides out onto the stick of Pearson. He and Bartle fighting for it. Bartle pokes it ahead into the zone. Now quickly rips it right back out. 2.5 to go. Everybody touched. Bartle sliding back in. Bartle, short angle save by Wallen.
As this game gets closer towards the end of regulation, it's going to be important for Blaine to control the puck as we get closer to maybe the opportunity to pull that goaltender. As long as Centennial controls the puck, they won't be able to do that. We're not quite to that period yet, but Centennial has established themselves as able to control the puck more in the second and again in the third than they were early in the game.
Tommy Carls gloved there by Wallen. Some of those opportunities, Wallen's going to have to read the situation, whether he's going to make the saves like that to glove it, or if he can make a save and keep play rolling and maybe give his team a chance to clear it down the ice. Instead, they have to win it off the draw. Couldn't quite do it. Thompson shoves it over into the far side corner. Streeter catches up to it, sends it down the ice. Walrath pays for his trouble at neutral ice. Puck taken away as we hit the 2-minute mark. Here comes Hansen. Hansen in. Hansen shot. Troji save. Whip the glove out to the left, young man. Make your teammates happy and keep it a 1-goal game.
Well, and that was a situation where everybody ended up on one side of the ice except for Hansen, and that gave him a seam on the near side. All the action was going on to the left, and fortunately for Centennial, Troji was up to the task. That shot may not have been on net, but
I think it had that hook. It was like a slider in baseball. It was headed in towards the net. Wallen still on the ice. Draw controlled by the Bengals. Minute 50 to go. He's crept well wide of the crease, but not out yet. Schoberg sends it down off the boards. Minute 45 to go. Wallen still out there to our left in this 1-goal game. Cougars able to just push it out. Schoberg will track it down. No hard push up the ice for the Cougars. Coach Carroll's got his hand in the air. He hasn't made the motion just yet. Waiting for the Bengals to get it cleanly here in this zone. Now they do bring Wallen off the ice. The net is empty, taken away by Bartle. Bartle sends it ahead to the empty net and just wide. 80 seconds to go. It's still empty. Looking to find Bartle in front. Bengals need to clear it. Down a goal. Hansen. And Hansen bringing it up. Back to the middle for Carls. Make it O'Hara who sends it through, and that one taken away. Bengals with a minute to go. Finally possession to Rickles. Rickles in front, knocked away by who else but Lemaire. We're under a minute. The net is empty to our left, and we'll get an icing to bring it back to our right. And the Bengals will have a fighting chance here in a 3-2 game. Woo!
Couple of opportunities for Centennial. They just couldn't connect with the net. And a great play by Loftus to get the puck back in and start setting up the offense for Blaine, as a timeout is going to be called here by Blaine with 55.6 seconds to play.
Bengals and Cougars, a tight one. Leo Troji has kept it there. He had a clean sheet in the second period after giving up a goal on a power play in the first, while his team built the lead. Leo Troji building his legend as a sophomore. Cool as a cucumber, even down on the seat of his pants. Makes a couple of big-time saves late in the second. Did give up a goal here in the third to make it a 1-goal game. But that building of the lead was rolling on for the Centennial Cougars. They led on the power play. They go to the second, and they get it from Owen Van Tassel. The go-ahead goal from the sophomore, his second of the season in the rivalry. His third overall. Still, Cougars looking for more. The bounce ahead. A.J. Carls off the feed from his brother. Return the favor and knock it home. That's pretty. Put them up 3-1. They've still got the 1-goal lead. That now standing as your game winner. But Finn Loftus, the D-man, with the first line out there. The puck springs to him, and he knows what to do with it. Top shelf, 1-goal game. That came some 4.5 minutes ago, and now we sit with just less than a minute remaining. And Troji and company trying to get out of here with a 1-goal victory. They've got to defend this face-off in their zone.
And as expected, out of the timeout, that #1 line, who probably will be on the ice for the rest of the way here, for the Blaine Bengals, will come out. So we'll see Rickles, Hansen, and Ryman on the ice for the Blaine Bengals.
Loftus and Schoberg, your defensemen, the Bengal team, all got together after the first whistle for that timeout. Just players, no coaches. They've lost once.
And we've actually got Hansen squared on the ice. The sixth skater is going to be Hunter Hansen for the Bengals. So 4 offensive skaters on the ice.
The empty net. Quick one-timer for Rickles. Trying to use the space. Lemaire got to it, cleared it away, and it's knocked down off the feet of O'Hara. O'Hara racing to the puck. Rickles going to beat him there. Rickles with 40 seconds to go. Takes it off his own goal line. Rickles not with a goal or a point tonight. Driving in. Pushes it right back towards Schoberg. Schoberg trying to knife it in front. Trying to find one of those attackers with the 6 skaters on the ice. Back to Loftus, 25 seconds to go. Near side Hansen. Hansen ties the game, top shelf! Cole Hansen's second of the night, bookending the game with 23 seconds to go to tie us at 3 apiece.
And this goal was set up in part by Rickles. He was out in front of the net with Lemaire, who has been so good in there all night. But Rickles and his offensive abilities drew Lemaire away from the net to the far side, giving Hansen an open shot on the near side. And that was how he had such an open opportunity to find the top shelf, up where Grandma hides the cookies and the candy.
They finally found the sweets, and they're back even. Cougars trying to push. Thompson nearly lost it. 10 seconds left. Fires it in. Thompson got it back, wrapped it around. It's clear of the zone. 4 seconds left. No chance for Krakowski. How about some overtime in number 2 of our Cat Clash? Number 2 on the ice between Bengals and Cougars. We'll need a little extra time, courtesy of a 2-goal third period for the Blaine Bengals.